I could have sworn I cut down all these trees last time. Anyways, I don't really have a plan today. We're just gonna look around, see what we can do. There is... Okay, I do see I have this, but what else can I do? I don't have the shrine here. I don't entirely remember what I need to do to get this shrine. So I guess let's go take a look. Should I go here or should I go to the tower? Even if I go to the tower and fly down, I'll only make it to, like, here. So, how's everyone doing? The temperature's weird these days. You know, it's May. So, being May, it is borderline summer. You know, May, June. May and June is like spring. July, August. Well, actually, June, July, August is kind of like summertime. But, you know, May is kind of like that transition month, you know? From springtime to summer, where the temperature gets hot. However, this time, this particular May, this particular month of May, I don't want to say it's regularly cold, but, you know, the temperature shifts quite often. On days it would be so hot that you don't need a jacket, and then there are days where it's cold enough where you do need a jacket. Maybe not a winter jacket, but, you know, just a light jacket. And the thing is, that makes it really hard to judge when you want to turn on the heat. What? Turn on the heat? Turn on the AC to deal with the heat. Oh, what the hell? There's a... Wait, there's a skull right here. Wait, how have I never noticed this? Maybe I have noticed it in the past, and I just don't remember. Wait, hold on. What's in here? Oh yeah, we also get to try out our brand new quick cooldown bombs. What is that? Oh, right, I should probably turn that off. All this for some shock arrows. Hey, look, another one. You know what's funny? I think if you have the sensor on to why do I have this? If you have the sensor on to, you know, sense for treasure chests, I'm pretty sure the game will actually generate treasure chests to guide you to. Like, if you're just playing normally without the sensor, looking for treasure chests, then those chests won't be there. But only if you have the sensor on will the game actually load in those kind of chests. Anyways, how do I get rid of this again? Yeah, I don't want that. Don't spoil the surprise, even though I'm looking at a map telling me where all the shrines are. So anyways, it's really weird. You would expect the month of May to be a little bit warm. However, it's actually quite cold, especially at night. Crazy thing is, when I get back into the house, it's hot in the house. Yeah, so it's cold outside and it's hot inside. The soup is cold and the salad is hot. How is that even possible? I don't remember where the shrine is. Is it just sitting out in the open? It is just sitting out in the open. Whoa, did you see the light? The reflection that my thunder rod was producing? Modest test of strength. Okay. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. Of course, it takes up your weapon durability. Aw. It's a pretty cool visual to see the weapon actually recharge. Who actually fights these things like this? Who would have thought this thing is actually coming in handy? I basically never use these kind of weapons. Sure, I'm taking damage, but we'll just be healed up after anyways. Aw, that didn't land. Oh, it doesn't affect anymore. Nah, I guess use up this one first. Oh boy, you might want to hurry up, Oh man, 5 damage left. Well, at least now you get to see what it looks like when that attack actually finishes. Should I grab the spear or this? I mean, let's double check. That one has a critical hit. And this one's just normal. I think I'll take the spear. What? I think I will not take the spear and take the axe. Matter of fact, let me swap over to that. You know, we haven't been finding a lot of Koroks lately. Do I really want this? Well, I guess. You know? Well, do I really? It is a spear. Long range, so it's better. I have this. But I do have a lot of, Nah, you know what? I think I won't take this. Just because I already have enough ice weapons. My decision is final. Man, I don't know what's going on with life anymore. Life's changing these days. So, for those who don't know, I hate checking my emails. I actively despise checking my emails. I know that's a weird thing to hate to do. I don't think many other people out there share the same ire that I have with checking emails. Let's see here. There is the shrine over here. And then there's still the shrine over here by the docks. Hyrule Castle docks. I guess I could take that. You know, it is quite easy to go and get that. But since I already have this pin, may as well go get this one first. And then just sneak our way around the back of Hyrule Castle. So yeah, I hate checking my emails. Checking my emails is always just like work for me to do. It's always bad news. It's always like, here's an email. This is something for you to do. And it's just like, ugh. Checking my emails just means things for me to do. I don't want to. Not gonna lie, that mindset alone is almost why I failed college. I mean, I did fail college, but that's besides the point. That contributed. So, Economy's bad, the world is in flames. Money is tight. Then again, here I am recklessly spending all the time. So, obviously, I need to find a job. And, you know, been trying to find a job and handing out resumes here and there. Oh, yeah, look at the speed. Look at the difference. So, anyways, there is one job opening that actually did reply to me. Been emailing back and forth like... Okay, so the first email I got was, you know, 3 questions. And it's not the 3 questions Rick Grimes would ask. I got asked, like, are you licensed? Do you have any experience? What was the third question? Well, regardless, the answer to all the questions was yes. Hilariously, my sister having so little faith in me, she's just like, please tell me you didn't just email back with one word, you know? A one-word reply in the email, yes. It's like, do you have, oh my god. So, the email asking me was, are you licensed? Are you, whatever else? So the answer would have been yes to everything. Like, she has so little faith in me. She just thinks I replied with a simple one-word yes. It's like, yes to what? Yes to this question, yes to this question, yes to everything. So just yes in general. It's like, of course I didn't just answer with the one-word reply, sister. Have a little more faith in me than that. Then again, I can't blame her. You know, I'm not really the person to have earned having a lot of faith by others. And yes, that is entirely my own doing. Ooh, a star fragment! Oh my god! Hold on, but where is that star fragment? Hold on, that shrine will have to wait a moment. Anyway, so today I got a, like, 5-minute long call from the job opening. Asking me some basic questions. Stuff like, you know, we are located here. Will this location be any problem to you? It's like, no, that's very close to where I live. Okay, there is no... excuse me. What a horrible sounding burp. There is no quicker way to get there besides, like, this. I really need to look up how to get the stealth armor, because we can get the nighttime boost with that. There's a lot of things that, in between recording this game, I need to look up. You know, if I remember to, that is. And you know, so I myself already hate checking my emails. My family does not help. Constantly, ever since my mom and sister found out that a job opening has been emailing me, asking me stuff, almost like every 10 minutes, they're just like, did they reply? Did they message you? Is there something in your email? Quick, check, 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 check. It's like, goddamn, relax, okay? I've checked and there's nothing. You don't have to remind me like every 30 minutes to check, alright? Like, calm down. Like, they will constantly ask me. My sister would even freaking text me, did anyone reply to you in your emails? It's like, god damn, these people are so nosy. They're so needy. Oh boy. We're at the ranch ruins. Can I just get the star fragment before engaging in combat? Don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro. I've aggroed. Oh my god, oh my god. Great! I just got my hands on a wishing star. Now I can Dynamax my Pokemon. Well, since I'm here, I gotta try taking down this Guardian. Who knows, maybe I can get a giant ancient core. That alone would make this fight worth it. Or this encounter. I really hope those Bokoblins on horses, or those Stowcoblins, don't mess this up for me. Keep moving so they don't hit you with their arrows. Oh god! No problem. You know, one thing I did not know, employers will actually ask you what you're expecting in terms of salaries. Because one of the emails I got was, what are your salary expectations? I'm just like, oh, I've never thought about this. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh, that still worked! Nice. Well, no giant ancient core. No more arrows to pick up. Deal with the old annoying bitch ass. Ooh, 2 for 1? Nope. Wow, I was right in front of you, dude. So yeah, I really never expected to be asked that. I was asked, what are your salary expectations? Obviously, I can't say minimum wage because I'm licensed, you know? I went through the process of doing school, doing the exam, getting my license. So, you know, I can't be charged just simply minimum wage. I'm qualified. And you know what? Here I thought minimum wage was still $15. My sister was like, no. What world are you living in? Minimum wage is like 17, you know, more than $17 these days. It's like, really? When was that the case? I mean, I suppose that's a good thing. My very outdated mindset of minimum wage being like $15. That means there's more. It's $17. And like, I don't know, 20 cents, I think. 20 cents, 60 cents, something. Not quite $18 just yet. Did you see that rock move? Like, did you see these rocks adjust spots? It's too bad these three can't combine into one giant chew. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that already. Look at how fast we can defeat these guys now. Why, I don't want to destroy these. So, for my job, my license, my career path, which at this point is a very big mistake. For my career path, I actually don't know what I make. I think I make like $20 to $23 an hour, I think. However, I don't want to overshoot, right? I don't want to go too high, because if the employer is asking what are your salary expectations and I immediately go to the very top, like I expect to make the most amount of money that I am technically owed, you know? So I expect to make $23 an hour regardless of if I do good or not. That is how much I expect to make. No. If I say that, then they're immediately just going to be like, all right, thank you for your application. We're going to look into something else, you know? They're going to look at other applicants who are asking for less pay. So what did I say? What did I reply with? I replied with, I'm expecting to make $19 an hour. It isn't as good as I could be making, but, you know, it's also better than minimum wage. Like, even my friends were saying, damn, bro, you should have shot higher. Well, let's see if I get the job first. You know, $19 an hour is better than 0 an hour. Obviously, something like 23 an hour would be the most ideal, but that's not the world we live in. Or at least that's not the world I live in. Aha. Wait a second. Oh, man. I was about to use Ultra Hand to lift one of these up. I don't have that. But I can just simply lift it, even if it takes quite a while. Ugh. It almost looks like there's a fire already there. Fox, you may want to get away from this. Fox, you may want to go. Please, run away. Yes, animals, get out of here. Alright, so all that's gonna burn. It's low-key lagging the game. Well, it was for a split moment there, for a couple of frames. I don't know, $19 an hour, it's okay. It could be better, but hey, it could be worse. I could be making just minimum wage. I actually didn't expect that to break. Oh, sorry, Link. I don't know. Hopefully I get the job, but you know, job hunting's not that easy. It's not even the first, but you know, a minor test of strength. Alright, I got the super effective weapon to use. You know, the first job that replies to you and you start talking back and forth, seeing if you're a match or not. You know, it's not guaranteed that the first one you get will hire you, right? Oh, I felt that sneeze coming for a while now. I suppose I could take a fresh one. And you know, even if I do get this job, it's only a part-time job. Because on the phone call earlier, I was asked, like, so part-time, how many days do you expect to work? So I said part-time, maybe 2 to 3 days a week. Which I'm fine with, you know. Since this new place that's potentially going to hire me, we'll see. This new place is like 10 minutes away from home, you know? So it's very close by. Okay, so now let's try to make it over to here. Although it might not be smart for me to go over here and then, you know, swim over here, walk on the outside. Though I guess technically I could do that. You know what, never mind. Ignore what I'm saying. I am gonna do that. I see eggs. I almost thought I thought I saw a rock up here I could pick up. That is weird, you know? Just seeing a Korok standing there. Is this a Talus? It is a Talus. We are not facing Taluses right now. Oh, you know what? I can get this Korok down here. Didn't this one need a rusty shield? Yeah. I know there's another rusty shield somewhere here. But I'm not expected to bring my own from home. I should probably save. Oh no, that's a chest. From certain angles, you actually could parry the Guardian Beam and break the legs. So you want to make sure you move to an open space. That was a mistake because that one saw me too. Okay, that flying one de-aggroed. I kind of felt I was too late for that, but hey, it still gave it to me. Oh, it's an EX chest. Tingle's shirt. Does that shirt make anyone else tingle? Because it sure doesn't for me. Okay, I know there's a rusty shield somewhere here for us to pick up. Is that it? Yes. Excuse me. Man, I'm also pretty tired today. I'm pretty low on energy today. My sister went to stay with her husband tonight because they're not fully moved out yet. As of right now, they're still in the process of getting ready to move out, furnishing and getting their apartment ready. So they're not moved out just yet. So my sister, for majority of the time, would still sleep here at home. A couple days a week, she'll go over and sleep at her husband's place, you know? So because she wasn't here last night, I had to wake up early to feed the dogs. And then, after waking up early for that, I only got like, maybe... I had an extra hour of time. My mom wanted the two of us to wake up early so that we can go and get some dim sum for breakfast, or you know, some of that dim sum. I am so glad I don't have a Chinese accent. Yeah, so my mom wanted us to get up early so that we can get that, like, early bird special, basically. You kidding me? Have you guys seen what happens if you get on top of these? You actually can't climb these, but if you manage to get up there... I don't remember if every single one has one. There should be a Decayed Guardian on top. It's actually pretty cool. I did not expect there to actually be a Korok under this. I think it'd probably be smarter for me to try to climb up this first. Isn't it crazy how throughout the Zelda timeline, Hyrule Castle's location constantly changes? Not only just... oh, god damn it. Not only just the castle, but also just like significant landmarks. Like the location of the frickin' Korok Woods changes all the time. I guess Hyrule has some very, and I mean very active tectonic plates. See, that's why I didn't want to make them too far, in case that happens. I know someone was just dying to say that. Like, why don't you space them out further? Well, that's why. That's why I didn't want to space them out further. Oh, right, we get a little cutscene. Sorry, Zelda, you're gonna be waiting for quite a while longer. Hyrule Castle. Why is there a T in that word? I should have made another Cryonis. We get to hear this excellent Hyrule Castle music. Aside from waking up pretty early this morning, today was also just not a good day. It wasn't a bad day, it just wasn't a good day. You know, no business at work whatsoever. It was very slow, very quiet. And that's like the biggest motivator for me to go out and find a job. Not to get any real world experience. Nah, the hell with all that. It's actually just earn some money. Because I've explained this before. My quote-unquote job right now is the family business. Where am I? Like, what I do right now is part of the family business. And if the family business as a whole makes no money, then the family as a whole makes no money. So, for example, a day like today, where we literally made 0 sales, so as a whole, we had 0 income. Now, that could be the case, versus if I go out and find a job, and this be the case again, the family business can make $0 in income, plus, let's just put an example, the minimum wage I would make, right? I should have saved the game, but I'm not going to. So instead of me sitting at work doing nothing, because there is nothing to do, my sister can instead sit there and do nothing because there's nothing to do. And I could at least bring home my $19 an hour, you know? Like, I can go out and make some external money. There's a Lizalfos up here, isn't there? I remember. I love how the music changes too. That only did half the damage. I'm only here to do the shrine, gents, or, you know, also pick up the treasure chest over there as well. Really? You guys didn't hear that? Where'd the other Keese parts go? Oh, it fell off. Is that what happened to the other one too? I don't know, but I'm still gonna go down and pick them up. I guess I'll take the chests now. You're an archer, so you're just gonna stand here and take these. God, I love this song. I actually haven't heard it in a while. It's been a long time since I looked up Hyrule Castle Interior OST. Or just Hyrule Castle OST in general. I doubt I can go over and sneak strike you. Ooh, that's very nice. So you're just not even gonna come in and attack me, huh? You're just like, nah, I'll wait for you to come to me. Oh, an ancient arrow. That'll one-shot anything. With the caveat of no monster part drops. I want to go up there and grab that great flame blade. Anything else around here? There's another one over there. I came here to do a shrine. Oh, you hear that little jingle in the theme? I love it. Well, I kinda didn't expect to take down these 3 Lizalfos, but yet, here we are. Well, that was a bad idea, because now if I kill you in the water, certain drops won't, Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Get back on shore, thank you. Get up here. Oh, there was a diamond in there. Had I not spammed the 8 button to pick it up, I would have lost that. That was worth it. Anyways, what was I even talking about? Oh, here's where the original Keys parts were. Hyrule Castle kept the finest ingredients stocked. Now, this seems like a really stupid puzzle to me. It's not bad, but, you know, given the location it's at, I feel like they could have done more. It's a very simple puzzle for where we're at. Is that not a couple of arrows that I... Are you kidding me? I can't pick that up. You're serious. I was about to say, specific angle I can pick those up. Okay, good. Imagine if I actually could not pick those up. So anyways, to get the shrine that's inside Hyrule Castle, you light the big torch. I don't know, that always seemed kind of stupid to me. Stupidly easy and simple. Feel like there should have been a much bigger challenge to get a shrine inside of Hyrule Castle. At least this one's not a blessing. A major test of strength. We're just doing tests of strength today. I should probably heal. Ah, whatever. Even if I die, the game will just put me back outside. With full health, too. Notice how this one doesn't have any pillars. Well, I just got this. I may as well use it, because this respawns all the time. Oh, I almost thought that was a bad choice. Oh! Man, I swear to you guys, I did push the button to do a side jump. I guess I just wasn't fast enough. That's how fast spears are. Oh no, it didn't heal me all the way up. Alright, well, good to know. You know, one thing I haven't been doing is making recipes. I haven't even been cooking the durians I got. Which, speaking of which, I should really go back and collect as many durians as I can. In the meantime, let's see what kind of goodies we can munch on. There we go. Can you believe that King Bosphoramus Hyrule is actually big enough and strong enough to wield these weapons with one arm, with one hand? Not gonna lie, that I actually jumped there because I thought I didn't do it fast enough. Man, a part of me will actually be mad if I healed up for no reason. Okay, now what do I use? Ice doesn't really affect this thing, so I guess I'll just use this. This feels like cheating. You have time? Get some stamina back. Oh god, oh god! No! Look what happened when I look what happened when I got greedy. And I didn't want to use I didn't want to waste a hit on my weapon, so I tried to go for bombs to finish it off. One more hit and I would have won, but my greed got to me. Now I'm paying for it by having to do that whole thing again. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's do this. As long as I don't get one-tapped, you know? What did I say? Alright, alright. Enough messing around. I'm gonna heal and I'm gonna really lock in. Man, I'm so mad that I caused that to happen. One more hit and I would have done it. You know, my pot of greed was just too much. I actually don't know entirely what that means. I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Sad childhood. My childhood was Pokemon and Bakugan. So I to this day still don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like if I were to join Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, it would just be overwhelming. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Because I imagine someone joining Pokemon now would just be lost. Because there's just so many new mechanics in Pokemon now. Ever since Megas, we've had Z-Moves, we have Dynamax and Gigantamax, we have Terrasilize. Like, there's so many gimmicks, and you know, that's not even it. Regional forms, there's Dexit. So it's like, I feel like someone coming into Pokemon now, sure, would be able to just pick up a Pokemon game, catch a couple of monsters, and just do the 8-gym system. But overall, they'd be kind of lost. Like, wait, what's this mechanic? Oh, this is only for this one game and it hasn't come back? Oh no, that's just me. That's how I feel if I were to join Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. I don't know how many things I'm outdated in terms of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I'm actually not even entirely too sure what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was at the start. Was it a card game? Was it a video game? I doubt it was a video game to start. I'm pretty sure it was a card game to start. I know it has an anime too. You know, I would love to see, I don't know who or how, I would love to see a Yu-Gi-Oh! Rep in Smash, as ridiculous as that might sound. I don't know, it's kind of like I would also love to see a Digimon in Smash Bros. You know, finally, Digimon versus Pokemon. What's the Digimon mascot's name? Agumon? I think that'd be pretty creative to have in Smash. Okay, no more Pot of Greed this time. Slow down, slow down. Hilariously enough, it was the exact same HP. You know? 10 health left. Do I have enough to take both of these? No, I don't. Ugh. This one doing 60 damage is a no-brainer. Of course I'm gonna take that. A one-handed flame blade. Not really worth it, because that great flame blade just constantly respawns. We can come back and get it anytime. And you know what I want to go and do? I want to do exactly what I said, and that is go back to Farron and see if I can get any more durians. Because my god, durians are really helpful, especially when you don't have too many heart containers. Come on, load. Load. I know it's a big game and there's a lot of things to load, but load faster. Okay, so leave area. Yes, leave the area. Okay, so now head down to the tower. Are those two punks down there? No, they're not. Okay, I hear the lightning, so get rid of get rid of all the metal on you. Who are you? I work for Mattel. Oh boy. Look at just how slightly laggy the game is now that there's rain. You know, is it acceptable for games these days to lag this hard on modern hardware? No. But, you know, I never really had too much of a problem with it. Especially considering the Nintendo Switch, right? I never really had too much of a problem with games lagging like this. Doesn't really bother me too much. But I get it, in the modern landscape, it is technically unacceptable. Whoops. More. More! More durians. Oh. Oh look, there's Faroche. I don't think yeah, I'm too far away. We still haven't even grinded Feroce parts yet, or any of the dragon parts. We'll need to do that at some point too. I think that is all the dragon parts to get. What? Dragon parts? That is all of the durians to get.